think his apathy and his postmodern depression, more than anything, make him really, really like a young everyman at the moment. I'm not saying that everybody's depressed, but I think it's a symptom of modern cushy lifestyles that when we have no threat in our immediate life and our environment, everything's fine. You know, we can all afford decent food. Even if we can't, we can afford it on credit. You know what I mean? It's just this apathy and angst that we can't get over. It just means we're unhappy no matter what, and he suffers from it in a very extreme fashion. It's important physically just to be in shape for the ride, man, because it's like 4.5 months with a 4-week rehearsal period. You're doing stunts all day. I was in nearly every single film, so I'm in every day of the shoot.
Night shoots in Prague.
Night shoots in Prague, night shoots coming out your ears, and stunts, a lot of stunts. And I felt pretty capable of doing all that stuff, but for 4.5 months I think I'd have fallen down dead if I hadn't have been fitter than I usually am, if I hadn't had a guy called Glenn Chapman be a complete satanic drill sergeant and make me vomit on a regular basis.
Is it even worse than what Wesley goes through in his training?
Yeah, I'd say so, definitely.
Yeah.
But it was also important, like, because I never really, the aesthetic thing of just looking different for the action movie, I was always really reluctant to take my top off and stuff, and in fact I only do it once in the film, and I really didn't want to be one of those guys in an action movie. It's like, yeah, my alarm's just gone off, it's time to take my shirt off. Yeah, no apparent reason for it, I'm just, But the scene that I do take my shirt off, there was no reason. I mean, even the fact that I find a pair of trousers in that scene is a little bit tenuous, do you know what I mean? But I wasn't going to go with the full kind of commando naked route. So, especially when I had to hug Terence Stamp, I really didn't want to be dripping from the waist down, do you know what I mean? Bit bad Velcro moment. But yeah, so I had to get my shirt off at one point.
And such great actors as James McAvoy, you know, he's fantastic. He's one of my favorite actors in the world. He's so good, you know.